I'm testing out this new equipment here. Trying to oh, right. So it's this way. Nice, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like that, huh? So I have to put it over here. Like this, yeah. Like this? Oh, hell no. It's ain't gonna be like this. Wait a second. So if I put it like this, then I don't see that. Ooh. Oy. There we go. Now it should be running. Now I can see the chat, but that's the one. Can you guys hear me? Oh, I'm trying to test this one out. Where do I put this? Yeah. It's always on the middle then. Interesting. Really interesting. If I put it like this, it will break. Put it like this. Let's see if this works. Hell yeah. This works. Nice. But I cannot, yeah. It's bullshit. This equipment doesn't work, really, to be honest. Like, this is way better equipment, this one. There we go. Now I can just put it over here. Like this. There we go. Yeah, let's see if you guys can hear me. Yeah. Okay. Should be okay. Let's see. That's okay, I guess. Hey, let's go. I think that's the next tribe. There we go. Yeah. So today was interesting take. And now driving back to home. Yeah. So I asked you guys on the community chat, on the community feed, that which one do you prefer? Is it live streams on YouTube, Kick, or Twitch? I don't really care which one of these because I just want to do content, and that's evolved now from like for the days or from where I started from, obviously, and it's been a different one for sure, like for sure. Oh, I don't see the chat really well, but yeah, I'll answer when I can. But yeah, it's main reason why I speak English at the moment is the reason that I got some people on my YouTube channel that are from different countries, and English is kind of understood to all of us in a sense, and I do still speak Finnish. That's not the one that I kind of overlooked or anything like that. So I'm always kind of live streaming on both languages. I really do like to stream on both languages. It depends on who's on the chat, obviously. And you guys can, and always, I hope you will, speak both. And as I learn new languages, I hope other people will talk to me in those languages. So it'll be a mix of different languages. I know it will be messed up, but that's the dream, you know. I want to learn how to speak with different kind of people from different places, you know. Yeah, hopefully that dream comes true at some point, you know, speaking Japanese to persons and Spanish to people, and stuff. I hope at some point I can manage to do that, and it will be a dream of mine for sure. It will be a literal dream, for sure. And one of the main reasons why I stream now on YouTube is to test out the waters, you know. I really want to test out what can I do to IRL streams. Geek doesn't really have a IRL stream thing that you can do from your phone. That is easy. And on YouTube and Twitch, you have that. And kind of also the reason why I'm considering changing my content at the moment. Like, I'm really wanting to change some things in my content that speak to me where I am at the moment. So at the moment I will have to be at the office, and there's like 3 days in a week I have to be in the office, and the office is an hour away from where I currently live. So trying to find a kind of a balance. And I hope these kind of things, that live streams, IRL live streams that I'm gonna do for YouTube, like this, like what I'm doing right now. I hope, in some sense, I hope that they will become this podcast thing that I'm gonna do, and kind of making the travel more quick. Because obviously it's an hour drive. I try to some work at least to my content, and that brings me to the question of the day, which I asked you on the community feed on my channel. Is that where do you want me to stream? And it's been hard on my mind recently. I've been thinking about it a lot because obviously my YouTube started to kick off, and I have some stuff ready to be signed, and I'm kind of excited about it, but also in a certain sense I really do want to do this and do my work at the same time. So there's always going to be a balance between this and my work, plus family time, obviously, having plans and such for future, and whatever they are. It's going to make the whole my content experience different. It's going to make it to be its own thing, and kind of what I want it to be. And in certain sense, I know it's going to be tough for some of y'all, because it's obviously a different thing that what I used to do, and it's what it is, you know. Life is full of changes, you know. Not everything can be as it was yesterday. So I hope you guys can understand that, and know that some blogs are coming to my way, and I want to put them into their places. Oh, there's a rabbit, dead rabbit on the road. But yeah, there's some stuff coming up on my way, and I'm kind of excited about it. My channel is growing rather well. I'm excited about it, obviously, and it's all up to all because of you guys. You guys share my content. You do what you do best, you know, and I'm really grateful for that. And obviously, I want to make still content for you guys, and yeah, it's going to be different. And in that perspective, I really want to, you know, make YouTube channel that I have. The YouTube channel that I have, I really want to make it the main channel of everything. If people start asking who is Leo and Johnny, it's always corrected, always sent to those guys are always sent to my YouTube channel first. And I know it's kind of different logic that I used to have. On certain sense, I did have something that was different. You know, I had this logic that okay, first it was mixer, obviously, way before everything was mixer, and I wanted to have. I was always on mixer. Like on that time, I was always on mixer, either streaming a thing or watching another stream and having a blast while doing so. And that's kind of what I realized in that whole segment was that I do the same on YouTube. Like I make content, and when I'm not making content, I'm consuming it, and that's the main channel feature. You know, that's the feature that you have to put to your main channel, which is the main thing that I realized from my content that I don't. But yeah, I had to realize that, you know, that one thing that what is the main platform. I really didn't have one before, you know. Streaming now and then onto a platform, and then doing stuff like that. I really didn't invest my time to a single platform. I was like doing every platform that I could, you know? And on that sense, I kind of lost my way. In certain ways, I lost my way. I always want to be honest with you guys, and this is the honest I can get, you know? I really love YouTube. I'm consuming it all the time. I'm watching, I'm doing content, I'm doing everything. And it's just that it kind of brings me back, you know? Twitch, it doesn't really do that for me, you know? After Mixer went down, obviously this is a highly talked topic amongst my friends and my streaming friends, and obviously also my community. I kind of lost my way and found it in certain sense on Twitch, but then I realized that I want is to invest to a certain platform, not really like investing all of them. And that's when I realized that I don't do Kick or YouTube. Kick or Twitch. I don't do those that much. You know, that I would say they are like how would I say it? It's like a part of my social media. Is that even a right thing to say? To be honest, like, is that even the right thing to say? I'm like kind of wondering, is that even the right thing to say? There's gonna be a good passing point up here. A passing truck. Yeah, hell yeah. A good passing point. I can see the whole valley. But yeah, in your case, back to the content, or back to the pieces that I was wanting to talk. This will be, most likely, these kind of live streams, they will become podcasts. And you can find them on my YouTube channel. As a list of named Loyal Johnny Podcast. or talk, one talk. I don't, something like that. I don't have a phrase for it yet, but something like that. Loyal one Johnny small talks, something like that. Something like that, and it's gonna become a podcast in YouTube, but also it will become a podcast to Spotify and etc. Obviously for you guys, so you guys can consume it wherever you want. And this is kind of the podcasting that I will do. It's straight talk from stuff that actually matter to me on the content creator space or in gaming space or engineering space, but more like on the content creation, because this is kind of my hobby. I want to do it. I like to do it. So it's more like the gaming content creation part that will be on the podcast, because that's the channel, you know. You guys are like a family to me in certain sense, you know. You guys like almost the same things that I do, and stuff like that. So it's easier to consume like that, and it's easier to make like that. But yeah. So yeah, so those kind of things, and I'm kind of excited to begin. I kind of love to talk. That's one of the main reasons why I do these things is because I like to talk a lot, and I don't mind talking alone. It's okay, but you know, kind of. Having this loop at the moment where I cannot really, how would I say this? Kind of having this loop that of time that I don't do anything is kind of, boring maybe for me. Just to listen to radio and drive 1 hour straight. So, in that sense, I want to do this kind of content to you guys as a podcast. And it's going to be about an hour-long podcast. So, after I get home, I'll have, like, sore throat and everything like that after that. And obviously, these will come at least 3 times a week for now. And I'll tell you guys if something happens. And we're going to have some guests, hopefully. Now that the guest feature is in here, so we can invite guests, we can talk, have fun, everything like that. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to talk with you guys, talk about gaming, talk about content creation, etc. It's going to be interesting. And I hope you guys like it as much as I do. I like making them, obviously. And yeah, it's been a hell of a ride this full 8 years of my content creation. Like I said, the history with Mixer and stuff like that, I never had that, I never had that with any platform when I did this. Never have had this kind of feeling that I want to do. And it's kind of, it will change. Obviously, I changed my content a lot through the years. And now I'm trying to get my content where I don't have to concentrate on many platforms. I just want to concentrate on 2. Max 2 content platforms, so that I can grow, and then maybe later see. Doesn't matter really But in a certain sense, I kind of love that, state of mind that I don't have to, I'm not crying at the moment. It's having those moments, that I don't have to do this thing. I don't know about you guys, if there's any content creators there or streamers watching at the moment or listening at the moment, but just think about it. You don't have to do anything. Or obviously you have to do something, but you don't have to do everything. That was the message. You don't have to do everything. All these YouTube videos, all these fucking bullshits. They say that you have to be on every platform to get noted, but then obviously it becomes this mental mind thing that you're getting your mental loss. You kind of are full of it, and you burn out really quickly, and that's what you don't want to do. So if you're just starting out, or just want to explore, fun, concentrate on one, maybe two, if they're like different kinds of content, your life in some sort of way, so that it's different. It's different kind of content on different platforms. In that way, it's okay, But I don't want you guys starting as you're starting a content creation. I don't want you guys to feel like overwhelmed that you're in the path of exile skill tree. That's a good experience. If you know what path of exile skill tree, and think about content creation like that. There's plenty of platforms. Like there's a lot of platforms that you can do that. Live streaming content, everything. You can do those. And there's a lot of those. And don't get me wrong. If you try to do every platform, you will lose yourself. And you will have a mental breakdown of some sort. Not like crazy that you go to psychology stations or whatever there. Like you have to go to a facility or something like that. Not like that. I'm just talking about things that you will have a mental breakdown, a small mental breakdown. You get too overwhelmed by the content you're making that it's gonna exhaust you, and then it's not a great place to, it needs to be in that state of mind that you're happy. Think about it that way. Don't think about the numbers; they don't really care. Obviously, bigger numbers you get better stuff. Obviously, that's always the case in these platforms. But don't think about the numbers. Just concentrate on your content. What makes you happy? And that's kind of the thing that I look for. What makes me happy at this moment? Do I need many platforms to be successful? No. Do I need to be everywhere at the same time, always connected, or always there, so that people can, come to my live stream or come to talk to me every time, anytime, anywhere, all the time? How I think about it is that I've learned a lot about myself in these past 8 years. I learned that I want to talk to people. I'm a really social guy, But there's one thing that I also need, and that's silence. I need to be alone, you know, as long as I can get. But I need to be, because I just need to be. I don't have to be, live stream creator, amazing person. I can just be me. And many times when people get a little bit famous, let's say you get viewers, at least 5 viewers on Twitch or YouTube or anything like that, you might get, and this is all up to persons. Some persons do sometimes. But for example, me, I get a boost. Every time I see my numbers, I kind of get hyperactive. I get more energy. I see that people are listening to me. I understand that I'm kind of getting drunk. So in certain sense, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We can put that to the card. We can say that I'm getting drunk about people coming to my stream or watching my content or using the comment field on YouTube. I admit it. I get drunk really easily on those things. Not like alcohol drunk, but in some certain sense, I get like this high rush of energy inside of me that I'm doing content that people like, and I really do want to do this. Kind of boost. If you have watched High School DxD, if you haven't, it's about it's an anime. It's about high school student who is beaten by a demon, or raised by a demon, killed by a dark angel, and then he gets powers by this almighty red dragon, and he gets this power boost from the gauntlet that he gets, and the gauntlet becomes an armor and stuff like that. It's crazy anyway, but still, kind of it says boost. Yeah, gauntlet. The dragon inside the gauntlet says boost every time the power up comes. I kind of feel like that way, Live streaming to many people, I have that gauntlet on me, and it says boost. Kind of pumping more energy into my live streams. And I noticed that really well, actually. I might be, normal. Or how is normal to me. That normal. I will be that, and then someone rates me with crazy numbers. Let's say 100 people comes along, and even that gives me some kind of a dopamine effect. I'm hyped as fuck, and suddenly I just, so happy all the time. People hate that, I know. I'm not happy all the time. I might seem so. I'm smiling a lot, talking a lot, being happy. I'm not always like that, I'm a human being, but I mostly am like that, just because I don't worry that much about life. It's more like live streaming and life. You have to find a balance, and for me, that balance was kind of the one ticket that kind of threw me off in certain sense. meaning of life. No, that's so deep. I'd say the balance in my life. I kind of understood that. Hey, okay, it's fine. You know, I don't have to do everything. Like I said before, I kind of understood that life around the content is also way more important. Like you have to have life around it to kind of host the live streaming, the content creation. You know, you want to have a better life for your family, for your friends, for you. And there's been so deep things that I've been thinking about my content, about my live stream in general. Like, I just want to be happy. I want to be happy to you guys. I want to be this live streamer that you can talk to about anything, really. And I want to be that friend, you know, that friend to you guys that helps you get over stuff, you know, or not maybe get over, but help a little bit, you know. I want to be there, you know, for you guys. I want to listen for your stuff and something like that, you know. If you're having troubles with games and stuff, like I'm there. I know a lot about games. I've been playing since I was 3 years old. So yeah, I've been fucking streaming. Justin TV wasn't even here. YouTube wasn't even here. Not even smartphones when I was new. So yeah, kind of have that, you know. But yeah, I kind of have been thinking a lot about these things, and what I want my content to be for you guys. What's the meaning of it all? And do I really want to do this? And it was clear to me. I talked to Sufi, my fiance, if you don't know, my wife. She's a great person, and she's many times the voice of reason in my head. Many times, I'm kind of not concentrating on one stuff. I'm always like concentrating on many stuff at the same time. I don't have ADHD or anything like that, and I don't know how they feel, but for me, it kind of, I want to concentrate, you know, on one thing. And now, when I'm being off from live streaming and stuff, I've kind of been thinking about, like, what is it that makes me not to concentrate on one thing that is most important, you know, family, friends, and then content creation, and then possibly something else. But I don't know. My kind of life has been a mess. After the vacation that I had from work. Not in that kind of sense that, you know, everything is shit. I kind of want to order my things, you know? My things to a place where I'm happy. Let's say I'm happy. At the moment, when I realized that, you know, I want to tell you guys these experiences because, you know, it's the one thing that you guys can actually like coexist, kind of. Let's say this kind of go think. Is that a word? No, okay. Kind of go with me on this path, and I'm telling you guys, being happy is more important to me than anything else. And I was live streaming a lot on my vacation. On the last week of my vacation, I was streaming so much that I kind of lost. Although I didn't have anything else to do, something like that, but I kind of felt like what else can I do? This. I have to do this. I was thinking, fuck, why am I getting so overwhelmed by all these things? And sorry guys who are at live chat sending comments. I will read them after the trip. I will trip it. And I will get back to all of you. No worries. Get your answer if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that. You will have your answer, but it has to be waited. You have to wait. So yeah. About being happy. I was in the younger years. Let's start again. On the mixer side, I was happy doing just live streams. I didn't have, I had a YouTube channel, but I never did anything to it. You know, I never had any videos over there. Nothing. Like, I never had nothing in there. It was more like just for fun, being there and watching people's streams. Like that. And then switch it. At some point I started watching YouTube videos that said this is how you will become big. This is how everything will change. This is how you will be the one streamer. You will be the chosen one. Take the blue pill and see how large is the rabbit hole. It kind of, in that sense, I was investing all of my time on gaming and live stream. And after that it ended. I got the voice of reason. I kind of understood that to be happy, you have to do stuff in IRL and not just in video games. And I kind of realized that thing maybe a little bit too late. A little bit too late. I would say, yeah, a little bit too late. I understood that a little bit too late. I was making content so much, like, let's say, I did a live stream. Can you imagine? I did a live stream for 12 hours, almost every day. I was live streaming almost all the time, unless I was sleeping. I did a good amount of sleeping, or I was at school or something like that. But if I wasn't, I didn't concentrate on my life. And And this is what I pledge to you guys. And kind of want you to understand this as well. Live streaming is fun and all, and content creation is fun and all, but to understand that the life outside it is as important, it's a really tough job. Like, I never had that kind of social interaction out of IRL. I mean, out of video games. I had my friends on Xbox. We met really, like, constantly. I'll say half a year. So I was playing with the neighborhood friend of mine. And stuff like that. But kind of changed, you know. People left the home to concentrate on their careers and stuff like that. I wasn't good at school at the moment. At that moment, I was really struggling with school. Not like that. I wasn't just interested, to be honest. Like, I wasn't interested in school. I was more interested in playing games. So I was bullied and stuff like that because I was the kind of trying to be the clown of the class and so on. And I was always bullied. It was always a mental bully more than physical. I was a big guy, you know. So not everyone wanted to fight me, you know. I was a big guy. So they were kind of not physical, more mental stuff. And back to the point, being that I understood at some point the voice of reason came to me and said that there's a life outside of the video games, and I kind of understood that. Not immediately, but after that I took interest. And obviously I love dogs. Like that's a really main thing that I also love is dogs, especially one breed, which is the Finnish Hound. I've always had that in my family, you know. Now we don't, because one that always had that one was my grandfather, and he's been dead for 5 years now. But I still kind of miss the dog part. And him, obviously, he was a fast dude. He was so kind. I was listening about troubles and stuff, but he also was great at heart, you know. Tough on the outside, great at heart inside. He had a great heart. So yeah, he was. This is the second time on this podcast that I'm almost crying. But yeah, as you can see, I'm really, really into this thing, and I want you guys to know this. So yeah, it has been a really tough time. After my parents' dog died as well, it was really tough for me because I walked with him, the dog, and stuff like that, and kind of enjoyed the outdoors a lot with him. The dog also was a crazy buddy and stuff. stupid fuck, but he was a fine dog. But in your case, yeah, I always wanted to photograph, my dog, and on the hunting trips that I went to with my father and him, so much fun. We didn't have to get prey, we didn't have to get a rabbit or anything like that. But it was the thrill coming outside, seeing the dog enjoying himself on there. Maybe want to, take photographs of him and everything like that. Yeah. Always think about Elvis, not like Elvis. Yeah, Elvis, not Elvish. Elvis, the singer. Always thinking about him. His son Hound Dog. And I'm thinking about those dogs. And this is kind of the thing that after that he passed away, the dog, I felt really empty. Obviously, always when you lose a friend, you always kind of get dark inside, and that kind of locked me in. I didn't want to go outside. Always remind me of the dog. And yeah, it was sad. It was sad to go outside, but then the voice of reason came knocking on my head, saying that, "Get up, you fat." Get up, you fat piece of shit. Oh, that's kidding. I'm not though. That's almost the exact words. Those were almost the exact words. But yeah, kind of starting to enjoy my life. The point being, it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to do content when you please. You don't really have to do it all the time. This one's funny. I don't know if it's come. Oh, let's wait a little bit. It's like rubber is burning. Oh, I know this is not the subject that we're talking about this podcast, but this is me. I get distracted. I have to listen after this podcast. I have to listen to the car. It's a break. But yeah, on that note, it will get popular. The image of you that you put into the internet that people can relate to. Because they have made a whole character. You can do that too. There's plenty of VTubers, there's plenty of. Some of the VTubers are real. Like, not a real character, but some of the VTubers are real in the sense that they give their real emotions and real stuff, kind of hiding only their face, but their emotion, their voice, their everything can be catched through the live stream, and then stuff like that. And for example, Dr. Disrespect is a really good character. I have to raise my hat for this dude, whose name I don't remember who created. He's Dr. Disrespect, 2-time world champion. But back to back 2 times champion. That's sorry. But yeah, I don't have to raise the hand. He did. He does a show. I don't want to be like that. And one part of content creation is always finding your own stuff. Finding the thing that you like. Finding who you really are. Which is tough. That's deep. But in a sense it's true. I think in a sense it's true. If you don't put a character, if you're just you and doing live streams and stuff like that, then you kind of understand that the content creation, in a sense, and the place that you have in there is part of you. But also, it's kind of your vlog of some sort, where you are not trying to be somebody else. You can see you when you watch your YouTube channel. You can see you. This is weird when we think about it. And it's deep, I know. It's really deep. And we're talking about deep shit now. It hits you differently. It really does. And I understood that the whole channel that I have on my YouTube channel, that's me. That's what I'm interested in. That's why I like to do it. That's why I'm there. That's why I'm there doing content as I please, when I please, as I like. Making content to you guys that want kind of makes me special and makes me who I am. And as I understood that, it was really interesting. Like, I felt something that I've never felt before. It was kind of a state of mind where I was happy. And I knew just what to do to make that work. And here we are. In that happiness. And I know that I can do live streams once a week. Like gaming live streams once a week. And having that kind of constance, what's the word? Having people trust that at some point today this live stream will be gone. And he will inform it for me on Discord and on his YouTube channel. And that's the cue. Go join my Discord. The link is in the description. And also like the video, like and subscribe. It always gets me forward. It gets us, loyal legion, forward. And I hope to be in a place where everywhere I go, I'm getting like, Loyal, what's up, dude? I was like, whoever does that first, that I don't already know, I have to correct myself. So of people that I already don't know, that I meet for the first time. They will come to me and say, "Yo, Loyal, what's up? I watch your stream. Nice to have you here. Nice to see you, dude." It's those words. I might cry a little bit. A little bit, I might cry in that situation. But if it's a friend, if it's a friend that I already know by face and name, and he or she comes at, or whatever, or them, or that person comes to me, and that who I know from face and name, I would laugh hard. I would maybe have a little joy tears, but I'll fucking laugh. I'll fucking laugh my head off, to be honest. Like, I was like, oh, come on, stop it, you son of a piece of shit. Something like that. Like, I would, like, I would just laugh. What the fuck are you doing? The thing that I'm like, oh, I'm not nobody. Don't fucking show. And I think that's also kind of the Finnish way, kind of, you know, having that Finnish way in my life. I don't know. Yeah, it's different, and I'm super happy about it, to be honest. Yeah. Well, hopefully, at some point, when this podcasts and everything are done, and everything that I look back into, again, I can look back with a smile. It's like, oh shit, I was this stupid at that time, and kind of seeing myself grow, kind of makes me kind of happy. And after this, you know, after all of this, when we're done live streaming, I don't know what to do. Like, for now, it's not the kind of main thing in my mind at the moment. At some point, maybe, might be. Yeah. At some point, it might be. Whoa. It's so silent. Now we're getting to the harder, like the part where it's faster, stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting. But yeah, that's kind of the conclusion here. Let's get to the conclusion is that be happy. Do what you want. Do the live stream that you want. Do the content you want. Doesn't matter. Your time will shine in your own way. And that's what makes us different from each other. We're trying to be ourselves, and being ourselves in that moment. It's kind of hit me really hard on that place. And when I realized it, and who I want to be, it doesn't really matter, really. And I see myself mirroring myself to the streamers that are, more successful. Even them, they don't want to do this like the rest of their lives. They have a different goals in their lives. Some of them are really like battle that they might have different dreams than what other people do. It's okay. And for my content, I was trying to find a decent peace of mind where I can actually, find peace in my content. Finding the right balance for my live streams and my content and everything like that. So I don't really have time for many things. And editing takes a lot of time. Not that much time that it used to. It's really easy for me. I don't really invest a lot of my time to the editing because sometimes editing they try to be funny, but then they are not. So I'm trying to not to be funny. Because I'm not a funny guy. I'm not really. Inside, I'm not a funny guy. I say funny shit, but I'm not a funny guy. In some moments, I say funny shit, and people laugh at it, so they think I'm fucking dumb. That's how it goes. I'm not a funny guy. That was also one of the realizations from my content creation journey. Try to be funnier than I actually am. And what you guys can expect from the future, it's not going to be a funny guy. Not anymore. I will laugh. But I will laugh to funny shit that are funny to me. Not funny to you guys, most likely. I have a twisted kind of humor in my own sense. I like jokes that this podcast, live stream, whatever it is, kind of turned out to be more of a how to say, more of a test live stream, trying to test how it works on my iPhone, but also trying to test out my new headset or my new AirBuds and stuff like that. Testing new tech and trying to kind of get you guys to know me, who I really am beneath the skin. And in all that, it was scary to start this live stream. I already kind of, in my mind, came up with all the stuff that I want to come up with. You know, I had this whole live stream kind of planned. What I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna talk about, is gonna be the main title of this podcast. And the next one will be something else. And yeah, it's gonna be completely different things. And hopefully, I will have fun. It's coming over. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff on the podcasts. But on the first episode, this is not the first episode, this is the test episode, say it like that. And kind of an introduction episode. Okay. Kind of an introduction episode. On the next one, we will talk about what is wrong with kind of the live streaming platforms. I have had many experiences throughout my day on different stuff. I've done almost every live stream service you can find, and done almost every kind of content you can find on the internet. Well, not all, but you know what I mean. I've not done the origin YouTube things. I haven't done those. I'm not that kind of person. I am not. But yeah. But some things I want to try. You know, I want to try voice acting at some point, because that would be great. And that's also one of my, greater goals in life. There it is. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And we will get back to you later. Yeah, hopefully, let's check the messages I can. So what's the point in here? Aha. Okay. Well, the points were that, be yourself. Stream, do content what you like. It doesn't really matter. Do what you want. That's the conclusion for this podcast here. But hey, thank you guys for being here. See you guys on the next one on Wednesday. Yeah. Then we'll talk about different platforms. What's the difference between the platforms? I've done all of those, so almost all. So we'll be checking that out. See you guys there. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. See you guys on the next one. Peace and love. Loyal out.